What's up, everybody? It's your boy SlayerCoon here. Well, this is going to be an interesting stream. So, over the past day or so, I've actually been kind of sick and suffering from insomnia. So, as I speak, I'm like half asleep doing this stream. So, this could go either way. This could be interesting, or this could just be the worst thing I've ever done. Hopefully it's the former and not the latter. So, yeah, today we're going to be playing a bunch of PS1 games. So yeah, this is probably going to be my longest stream yet, because I do want to sink a little bit of time into each game. So yeah, we might as well start off with the first game, and this is a game that's going to feature in my upcoming review. Get this running. This will load. Ah, shit, my emulator's crashing on me. Well, fuck, let me... Yeah, I want to start off with GTA London, but unfortunately my emulator just crashed, so, just give me a second. I hate running this game on the emulator because I have to do this thing where I have to switch the ISOs. If you never play GTA London, it's an expansion pack that requires the original disc. Oh, and it's crashing again. I have no idea what's causing this. Yeah, my emulator kind of acts up here and there. I don't know what causes it. It's just... Oh yeah, and it's not responding again. Fuck me, what? Okay, this is already starting out a disaster. Well, is there any other games I can run? How about Spyro Year of the Dragon? This should run. Because otherwise I might have to just... Oh, and it's crashing again. Every time I try to load an ISO, it crashes. Let me see. Because normally it doesn't do this on me, because it was working fine the past couple of days, but now, like, I don't know, maybe downloading all these ROMs is crashing my emulator. Because every ROM I'm putting in here is crashing the emulator. Like, it literally just doesn't respond. I have to close the fucking program. Well, if I can't get any of these ROMs to run, I might do Night in the Woods again. Maybe if I change the settings. Like, if I play this in full screen, will it work? Nope. Guys. Fuck this damn assorted PS1 games thing. My emulator is not working, so we're gonna have a change of plans. We're gonna be playing Night in the Woods again. So yeah, fuck you, EPSXE. Ugh, God. My life is cursed. Something as simple as an emulator shouldn't crash whenever I try to run a simple ISO, because it normally doesn't do that. But then again, my PlayStation emulator is kind of a bitch anyways. It took me like a month ever since reinstalling it just to get the controls to work properly, because it originally wasn't reading the analog sticks. So, yeah, there's that. Alright, now, where is... Fuck. This entire stream is just a disaster. Trying to get the game's window to load, but it's not appearing. Guys, this stream's a fucking disaster. Why is my... Okay, the game is running, but I can't find the window for it. Oh, you piece of shit ass motherfucker. So now I have 2 games running. I'm seeing if I can get any of the fucking screens to load. I do not know what's going on, guys. I do not know what's going on here. I might have to just make this a Q&A stream because of this shit. What is going on with my computer, guys? Well, I don't know what's going on. Huh. Even my DS4 Windows isn't working. So, like, my controller's not working. Maybe I need to update Steam. Maybe I need to update my whole ass computer. So yeah, this is just a weird experience right now. Fuck. And now I'm trying to load up Steam and it's not loading. I don't know, maybe I have too many programs running at once. Should I restart this stream or no? Because I want to do the gaming thing. I want to do the whole gaming thing, but my computer, I think I need to just restart it or something. No, we're gonna do Q&A stream and maybe just fucking do some other things. So yeah, fuck these, what the fuck? What the fuck? What is this? Everything's fucking broken at the moment. So, yeah. Let me pop out the chat, because the stream has not been doing so well. Well, shit. Everything I do just turns to shit. Every single time. Like, I want to do a... Because I remember one time I wanted to live stream some... I wanted to live stream some San Andreas, and I couldn't even get that to run. I couldn't even get, like... Well, I could get the game to run, it's just that... Well, you know... I couldn't get it to capture. So... Yeah. I sincerely apologize for how badly this stream is done. I don't know, maybe we'll find some YouTube videos to watch later on. I don't know. I could do an art stream sometime soon, I don't know. That sounds good, because I've been getting into art, a lot lately. I use Fire Alpaca for my artwork, and a Wacom, whatever the fuck it's called, tablet. So yeah, I do art now. And quite frankly, I really enjoy doing artwork. You know, I used to do art back in high school, but it was a lot different than now, because I was in art class and I wasn't drawing furries. You know, just for shits and giggles, I might actually start running the PS2 again, just to see if I can get this to work. Because I don't want to give up hope. It's still not responding, by the way, guys. And I would like to do this stream again tonight with, like, gaming, but I have to work tomorrow. So, like, yeah. My computer hates gaming. It does not want me to play video games. It's like, go back to that filthy little console of yours. So what type of computer do I have? I have a computer that runs on Windows 10 at the moment. I ran on Windows 8 when I first got it, but let's be real, no one fucking has Windows 8 anymore. I've had it for like 5 years, so maybe, you know, this is just the computer acting up on me because I need a new one. But it normally doesn't do that. You know, it normally works as is. Bullet Boris, I would check out Steam, but I'm tapping Steam as much as I can, and it won't open. I don't play Among Us. Isn't Among Us already dead? It's like Fall Guys. It's one of those games that's popular for 2 weeks and then it dies. Well, Control Alt Delete. How will that work? Task Manager. Well, all my gaming tasks are closed, so yeah. My PC is just acting up for the, you know, it's acting up for the time. But you know, maybe later on I'll try doing this again. Because I might actually have to restart my entire computer just to get it to run. Just to get the games to run. And even then, I feel like my my games are gonna keep crashing on me. So, you know, maybe an hour from now, I'll try restarting my computer and do a new stream where I play some video games. I don't know about that. Well, how about this? Does my Super Nintendo emulator work? Oh wait, Nintendo would fucking send a cease and desist. No, my Super Nintendo emulator isn't working. How about my Game Boy emulator? That isn't even opening. So guys, I'm gonna try restarting my computer and seeing if I can get this stream to work correctly, alright? So if I can't, then there's something wrong with my computer. So guys, I will hopefully see you in the next 15 or so minutes. I'm gonna try doing a new stream to where I can actually get this to run. So Alright, am I live? Yeah, sorry about that last stream. I finally managed to get my games to run. Dust Night in the Woods. I gotta change the fucking title because I'm not paying attention. Sorry. Yeah. Well, let's get this started as best as we can. Let me just adjust the screen. Alright. There we go. So, we'll be taking a look at some other games towards the end of the stream, guys. I don't want this to just be Night in the Woods. I mean, I gotta do something else other than just Night in the Woods. So, yeah. This stream could have gotten a lot better, but, you know, life sucks balls. So, there's less people here, but I will take that as long as the stream, you know, runs. Huh, have I played this song before? There's only 4 people watching now. So, yeah. Oh, I don't remember playing this song, so this is new. Only 3 people watching now. This stream might die, guys. Share this with your family members so they can watch it. That's a pretty nice song. They all have this indie rock kind of vibe to them. So yeah, it's like Guitar Hero, except you don't have to deal with copyright issues, because these are all original songs. And because this game's not made by Nintendo, I can actually stream it without them sending the FBI to my house. Right, someone said there were 7 people watching, but it only says 5 people. That's what happens when you fuck up your streams. No one joins. And again, that's my computer's fault. Maybe it's because I had it running for too long, because if I have my computer running for like a day or two, because sometimes I'll do that, it starts acting weird, you know, and programs stop working properly. They start crashing and stuff. And in this case, my computer wasn't allowing me to play anything gaming related. So yeah, this stream's a fucking disaster, guys. You know, I've had streams flop in the past, even ones that would have gone well. I remember one time there was a stream that I had to end after only 15 minutes because literally no one joined. It was sad, you know? It sucks ass. People always abandon you, even people who claim to love you will abandon you and just stop caring about you. But really, I think it's more to do with YouTube, you know, their algorithm. So I don't know. If this stream doesn't really gain much traction, it might not be that long. But, well, since everything's quiet, I might as well, tell a little story, because I don't really tell a lot of stories about what goes on in my real life here on my streams, but if you've checked my Twitter and, you know, read some of my posts, you might have known that I had my bike stolen, like, last month. So the story goes as is. I was riding over to my local convenience store one night because I was hungry and needed some food. And once I, like, got out of the convenience store, my bike was gone. So basically someone had stolen it. And I had to get a new one. Well, thankfully I do have a new one now. But, you know, I had to go a month without a bike, so that's like my main means of transportation aside from Uber and having people pick me up and stuff, because I don't drive, if you don't know. Hello, Bradley. How am I doing right now? Absolutely terrible. This stream's a disaster, you know? I fucking hate when you just want to have a nice stream and your audience is so limited that it just defeats the purpose of even streaming. So I guess we're hanging out with Greg again. Oh, Bullet Boars, you got your skateboard stolen. That sucks. And only 2 people are watching this stream. I might have to go spam this stream to some people to get them to watch. Aw. This music's sad. Kinda sums up the way I've been feeling today. I'd love to stream tomorrow, but again, I have to work until like 6, and again, that's like the time I just started streaming tonight, so, you know, really not that good. Oh, 7 people are watching. So it's slowly starting to creep up, you know, it's starting to get up there, but there's not a lot of activity in this stream. So yeah, another rhythm section. Ugh. But yeah, as I was saying about the bike, I had to go like to the store with some of my relatives to get one, and it was out of town in some fucking hick ass town, and the people in the store, a lot of them weren't wearing masks because they're, you know, backwards ass hicks who lack common sense, and by extension, you know, these relatives I speak of are also kind of hicks themselves, one of whom oftentimes uses the N-word, just casually uses the N-word. Oh, I fucking hate this song. This is gonna suck. That just really caught me off guard, so... This is like in Guitar Hero when you really fuck up. Oh shit! No, this is the worst part. Fuck me and If you screw up enough, like, your band stops playing. I think. That sucked. God. That summed up how this stream's been. Pretty bad, you're right. Am I really running 2 streams at the same time? What? Guys, I'm running 2 streams at the same time? How the fuck am I doing this? What? That's why the chat isn't active? Huh? Okay. Well, I don't know. I don't know. How is this working? How is this fucking working? I'm running 2 streams at the same time, guys. Thanks for letting me know that. What the fuck? I've never had that happen. This is why YouTube streaming fucking sucks, guys. So apparently there were more people watching and I just didn't know it because there was another stream which was the exact same and... Ah! Oh my fucking god, let me edit this, guys. Let me edit this. This isn't a Q&A chill stream, guys. Ugh. Guys, this is the worst stream of my life. So yeah, because YouTube's new streaming service sucks, I was doing 2 streams at one time. Because you have to actually click on a button to start a stream instead of just pressing stream in OBS, so that resulted in me having 2 streams concurrent with each other. I want to fucking kill myself. Yeah, this is gonna be pretty embarrassing to look back on. So, yeah, guys. Apologies if I was ignoring your chat, because I didn't even know. Until someone brought up in the other stream. Like, what even? What even? So, yeah, I want to fucking cry right now. I really do. I'm so embarrassed that I just want to fucking break into tears. Well, I'm glad that you guys are still supporting me even after this. So, yeah. This is probably going to be a long stream, though, so this is just the beginning. This ain't over yet, guys. So, sincere apologies, guys. I'll be sure to pay attention, you know, more next time. Honestly, part of this might just be because I'm half asleep as I do this. I've been having, like, bad insomnia. So, yeah. Can we just move past this and act like this never happened, alright? This is the official beginning of the stream. The third... whatever. But yeah. My profile picture is a damn wolf? No, I'm a raccoon. Yeah. I had no idea you could even do that, you know? Like, I thought you could only do 1 stream at once. Like, you know YouTube's broken when it lets you do more than 1 stream at once? That's fucking crazy. What the hell, YouTube? What the fuck are you guys thinking? Okay, this is the part where you can shoplift in the game. So, yeah, we're gonna try, if I'm not mistaken. This could be the part where, you know, you shoplift. There's actually, like, 3 different parts in this game in which you can shoplift things. So, yeah, here we are at the library. Also, I remember one time back in, like, 2016 where I accidentally did a live stream. I had OBS running while I was playing some video games on my PS1 emulator, and one of the buttons I pressed to, like, do a save state accidentally happened to be one of the buttons to go live. So I was actually live accidentally, and I don't even know what the stream was like, but I was probably talking to myself. So it's a good thing that stream is gone forever and no one remembers it. It was a flop anyway, so maybe I should be thankful. Then I only had like 1,000 subs, so, you know. You know, it's a good thing that my audience understands embarrassment, you know. Embarrassment's a feeling like no other, you know, like if you're at school and you have to do a speech, which I had to do one time when I was like 15. It was the most awkward thing ever, and when I was done with the speech, I just ran off stage and back into the classroom. You know? It's good to have an audience that's understanding of me and, you know, doesn't mock me for this. God. I have not been in a library since, like, 2019. And it was for an interesting reason. I was actually speaking to some woman who was trying to help me get a job, because there was a period back in, like, late 2018 to late 2019 where I was unemployed for an entire year. Almost an entire year. So I had to, you know, speak with a woman who would help me find a job. And I remember getting an interview with her inside a library. So I can still remember that. So far we got 15 people watching. But anyways, later on in the stream, I might want to play some PS1 games, if I can get my emulator to run. Because last time I tried this, the emulator kept crashing, this game kept crashing, everything was crashing, and I had to restart my entire computer. I think that was just the result of it being on for like 2 days, because I had the computer on for like 2 whole days, not even shutting it down when I went to sleep. That's a bad habit of mine. I really should stop doing that, because it might fuck. Oh, you're 65% straight and 35% gay, GameCube Plus. I'm like damn near 100% gay right now. You know, I do plan one day on, like, completing this game on stream. I really should, because it's, like, one of the best games ever made, in my opinion. I'm not even paying attention to the dialogue in this game, because I played it so much that I can pretty much just ignore it. So we're looking for the mentionings of ghosts in articles. Hard for me to do when I have dyslexia and ADHD. Oh, there's Ghost. So yeah, this is like newspaper articles here in a library. I mean, what's the point of that when you can use the internet? No ghosts, Possum Massacre, events, nope. Nope, no ghosts here. Yeah, I have autism too, GameCube. So if you guys are new here, what you missed was the most embarrassing thing. I was running 2 streams at once, both of them being the same. So, yeah. Strike Lumber's on. No ghosts here. Ghostly rumors. There's some ghosts. I'm mentioning ghosts so much that I might as well recommend the band Ghost. They're a rock and metal band from our modern era. If you haven't checked out Ghost, then really, you should listen to them because their music's great. God, a lot of my audience is autistic, and you know, that's so relatable and nice of them. I don't know why, but like, I kind of can tell when someone's like has Asperger's syndrome, and whenever someone has, you know, Asperger-like qualities to them, it makes them a lot more relatable. Because people with Asperger's syndrome tend to be kind of chill, in my opinion. You know, we're more subdued, less outgoing, so that's more relatable to someone like me. Piracy. Someone's pirating our pies. Albino raccoon. Well, that's neat, but that's not a ghost. Yeah, the pirates are gonna rate your pies. Have I done this one before? Yeah. Hate having to read all these. I can read, it's just I don't want to read right now. And... yeah. Yeah, I've done this one before. Just going through all of them until I find a ghost. It'd be cool if you could zoom out on this, because instead you have to scroll around. And quite frankly, I find that to be tedious and repetitive, not being able to see all of the articles at once. There we go! And you even get a Q sound for whenever you get a correct answer. That's nice. Do I remember The Mummy on DS? Yeah. I destroyed my copy of it. Because it's one of my least favorite games ever. And, you know, I don't even like destroying video games, you know? Even shitty games at least belong in my collection, like... I still own Super Bubble Pop, and that game isn't very good. At worst, if I have a game that I think is shitty, I just sell it because someone might want it. You know, but like The Mummy for DS was just such a bad game that, quite frankly, I don't know anyone who would like it. And it's very obscure as well, so me destroying that copy, nothing of value was lost. If I'm not mistaken, I think I still have a DS emulator lying around on my computer with the ROM for The Mummy on it. But what's sad is that, you know, if I really went out looking, I could find games that are much worse than that. Because, you know, by my standards, The Mummy and Super Bubble Pop are pretty bad games, because I haven't really played the absolute worst. And yeah, there was a McDonald's game for DS, believe it or not, that was used to train employees. I didn't get trained at McDonald's on a Nintendo DS game. I was trained by some dude who probably smoked weed. There's my pal Bullet Boris. Yeah, in one of my last streams, he hit me up on the Steam chat, playing it as I am playing it. Yeah. What's funny is, the McDonald's DS game isn't anything new, actually. There was a game for the NES called McKids, which was a licensed platformer game based off of McDonald's. So yeah, even as early as the fucking 80s and 90s, capitalism was ruining games. Yeah. And there was also a Burger King video game for, like, Xbox 360 back in the day, but I think it's abandonware right now. Like, you can't get it unless you pay a fortune for it, because it's quite rare. You know what I'm worried about? I'm worried that Wendy's and KFC are gonna make their own video games, because those are, like, two fast food places that try really hard being trendy on Twitter. So in order to, appeal to a larger audience, they're gonna... I can imagine them making some game, granted something really cheap and, budget title, but still, I can imagine a future where that is a thing. It's funny now? We don't see those weird, like, license games like we did back in the NES and SNES era. I mean, sure, we get a couple of games that are based off of TV and movies, but, back then, even, like, in the Atari era, there were, like, dog food companies making video games in the Atari era. And that was, of course, right before the video game crash of '83. I wasn't even a sperm in '83. I wasn't even a thought back then. But yeah, if Popeyes made a video game, I'd probably play it just out of curiosity, because Popeyes is my favorite fast food place, along with Pizza Hut. Popeyes is fucking amazing. But yeah, the thing about abandonware is the way to play games that are lost now, like, you have to emulate them. I know Nintendo's against emulation, which is why they sent a cease and desist to some gamers recently. But I'm all for emulation, Like, emulation's great. And it's what I'm going to use to play some PS1 games later on. I think I'm going to start out with Spyro 3. More than likely. Because that GTA game I was talking about requires you to do a disc swap. Through ISOs and stuff. Yeah, Chick-fil-A is good, it's just that I don't want to purchase their food because they're homophobic and stuff. Like, if they didn't have a homophobic history and whatnot, I'd probably eat Chick-fil-A more often. Not shaming anyone who does eat Chick-fil-A, but I'm just saying, as a gay person... Yeah, GameCube Plus, you should look it up. You should type in Chick-fil-A anti-gay. They have a history of, what is it? Traditionalist Christian values, anti-gay marriage, anti-gay rights and stuff. I've known that for years, and that's why I haven't eaten there in a long, long time. That's why I have my Popeyes and their secular chicken. Their secular gay liberal chicken. Thoughts on Confederate statues being removed? I'm for that. Like, Confederate statues belong in museums, not out in public, you know? If I was president, I'd replace every Confederate monument with a public bathroom that people can piss and shit in. And I'd make sure that they have gender neutral bathrooms. That way I can piss off chuds even more. Now you're not only is your Confederate monument gone, but I replaced it with a gender neutral bathroom, biatch. Yeah, I'm sorry if that really hurt some of y'all. I know Chick-fil-A, they have good food. It's just that when you send them money and you purchase their stuff, their money, I think up until recently, if I'm not mistaken, went to, you know, anti-gay right stuff. And I don't know if they've changed that position, but even if they did, it's still going to be like a couple years until I start eating there because, you know, I have to warm up to them. They have to truly forgive themselves for that. Yeah, and by the way, guys, if my voice sounds a bit, you know, raspy and, you know, sick today, that's because I am sick. I've been sick for like the past 2 days, and I still am kind of down with the sickness. Yeah, Greg and Angus, it's the best gay couple in gaming. Yeah, that's a funny thing about the Confederacy. You know, for years, many people didn't know that the Confederate flag was essentially a hate symbol. Because I remember growing up in the South, you know, when I was younger, it was acceptable to have a Confederate flag on, like, your shirt or on a bandana. But, like, the past 5 years, we've come to realize, oh, shit, that was a symbol of oppression. And, you know, I have to agree with that. Yeah, that was a Disturbed reference. I really am down with the sickness. But not that kind of sickness, hopefully. I'm not coughing or anything. I just got a little bit of a sore throat. Hey, Daddy. I love this dad more than I do my own. Kinda, sort of. Yeah, we should normalize disliking our own family members. Like, I remember a couple days ago, I was out with one of my brothers. I have two brothers, one of them who still lives with me, the one that I actually like, and the other one who is a racist fucking redneck hick. And the other day, I was with the latter one. I heard the N word being used 5 different times on that occasion. And I was only really with him because it was him and Dad who were, you know, buying me a new bike. The one that, you know, because I got my old one stolen. So yeah. I only really hang out with some of my relatives if it, you know, benefits me or if, you know, I just want to get out of the everyday. Like, one time 4 years ago, I was with some relatives going out on vacation in Florida. Yeah, I heard them being racist too, specifically against Muslims, but, you know, I wasn't really going on vacation with them because I like them. I was going on vacation because I want to get out of town, get out of state and stuff. It's another dream section. I hate how every dream section is kind of the same, though, you know? It involves you finding these 4 musicians, you know? It's all the same. And none of my dreams involve that. Although a lot of my dreams involve music, usually a warped, bizarro world version of another song. Yeah, my dad's kind of racist. I remember, after the election results earlier this month, he was picking me up from work and he's like, you know, man, this was the most crooked election ever. So I think my dad might be a you-know-who supporter. And I bet a lot of my other family members aren't happy with Biden being our next president. Personally, that's not that much of a deal with me, because really, I don't support any politicians. Yeah. My family's kind of a mess, aside from my mother and my older brother. My mom is actually a pretty nice person, and she knows that I'm bi. Well, I told her I was bi, but I think I might actually be gay, so... Even if I did, you know, like, she knows... She knows that. And I remember one time I was talking to her about, you know, a possible love interest, and she even mentioned, oh, well, whatever you get, a boy or a girl. So she knows that I kind of am LGBT. Yeah. I've still yet to tell my dad that I'm gay, because I think he might disown me. Nothing out here. Oh, there it is. There's a final musician. It's the final countdown. Yeah, but trust me, guys, I'm not the only one with a messy family. Bullet Boris? What? Your family is Italian mobsters? Is that, like, euphemism for something? And now I have to find my way all the way back to the beginning. I think this might be the worst dream sequence so far. Was that lightning? What are these flashes of light? Kinda looks a little bit like lightning. Alright, here we are. So both of my moderators are of Italian descent, apparently. I don't know what descent I am of. Everyone in America says they're part Irish. That's what my family says. I don't really know. Good morning, sunshine. Who still says that anymore? Dude, one of my fucking... Oh my god. One of my audience members said they got kicked out of the house because they came out as asexual just for that? Fucking sick of this shit, you know? People who kick their, you know, kids out of the house deserve to be sent to prison, you know? I see it too much, and it's something that I have to say, is that not all beliefs are worth respecting. And if that's what you think, is that kicking your son or daughter or whatever out of the house because they're gay, fuck you. And fuck anyone who thinks that's normal and acceptable, because it isn't. I mean, like, even if you don't, like, if you're anti-gay, like, wouldn't your own offspring coming out as LGBT make you at least attempt to understand them more? There's too many abusive households in this country, specifically America. Again, that's why, outside of my own, like, my mom and my brother, I am not open about my sexuality with my family. I want to shoplift these pretzels, but I can't. I think there's a way you can, but the game isn't letting me do that. Yeah. Excuse me for a second. I'm gonna check my work schedule for this week, because tomorrow I have to work, and my schedule's kind of all over the place. Alright. Sorry about that. So yeah, I'm gonna get to the PS1 games soon. After this, you know, part of the game, I want to play some Spyro 3, and by Spyro 3, I mean the original one. I'd love to do the remastered one, but my PC can't run that. I could stream off of PS4, but, you know, everyone's moving on to PS5 and whatnot. Oh my, I've never seen this section of the game. Wow. This is nice. Huh. SlayerCoon's kind of a cutie. Oh, thanks. Thanks, Rex. That's nice. Yeah, you know, ever since I've started showing myself on camera and, you know, sharing photos of myself, I've had a lot of people who think that I'm cute. So yeah, if you guys don't know what I look like, go check out my Cuphead review. I show myself on camera in that video. Yeah. I never really was, you know, I didn't have a lot of people in school tell me that I was cute. I remember one time when I was 16, I had a girl who was 3 years younger told me that I was cute, but obviously I wasn't gonna date her because that would be wrong. I have standards. And again, like, my school was mostly boys anyways. Like, there weren't too many girls there. Not that was a problem with me, because, you know, I'm gay, but... yeah, like... It's weird, like... Showing myself has really opened up the fact that I'm kind of a cutie, I guess. This stream's still... Is this stream still up, guys? Is this stream still up? Thank the Lords, it's still up. I get knocked down, but I get up again. Nobody's gonna bring me down. That's right, bitches. You can't stop me. Technical problems can't stop me. Game crashes can't stop me. That's right. I would play Queen's Don't Stop Me Now, but YouTube would kick my ass for that. And I would sing it, but I'm not a very good singer, especially with my sore throat. Does my OC have a tail? What is a furry raccoon OC without a tail? The tail's the coolest part of a raccoon, you know? It's got those nice stripes. That's why I like raccoons. They got this cute little face mask and the cute little tails. Okay, so wait, I can move the fucking light? What? That explains why I've just been going around in circles. Alright. Garbage hoe. Well, I want to tell you that garbage ain't a hoe. We don't talk about garbage that way. Oh. Oh, shish. What's going on? Can I go in the water? No. The game's putting boundaries on what I can do. So yeah, here we are on a garbage island. Isn't Garbage Island a Gojira song? Toxic Garbage Island. That's the song I was thinking about. So yeah, Toxic Garbage Island. Here we are. What's this? Dracula teeth. It's a... That's a coconut. I thought that was a turtle. It kind of looks like a turtle. What is going on in the chat right now? Did somebody just fart? That sounded like a fart noise in the background. I think I can still hear the noise. Don't know if the volume's loud enough, but I could have sworn I heard something that sounded like a fart in the game. Oh, you can... You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Wish we could show cameras in the streams. I actually have a webcam, believe it or not, so I could show myself, but I don't know. I kind of look like a fugly mess right now. Some people in Texas want their state to leave the US. What would America be without Texas? Like, a United States without Texas isn't America. No, you can't fart in Night in the Woods in GTA. But I would say that would attract a lot of fart fetishists. I mean, here in America, there's only 3 states: California, New York, and Texas. Everything that isn't California and New York is Texas. Oh, but what about Chicago? That's just New York too. So that's also part of New York. And Florida is also part of Texas. And so is North Dakota. That's all Texas, because it's not California or New York. That's just my explanation of America to any non-Americans who are watching. What's this? Ugh. No, I don't want that. I'm tired. Yeah, when this is done, I'm gonna play me some Spyro. Can this thing go on any longer? Huh. I should be glad I never played this segment until now. Oh, wait. Are we back? Are we back here? Is this the end? Yep, I think this is the end. Or not? Ooh, weed. Let's smoke it. Give me some. This chat's weird. Who would you ship me with? I don't know. SlayerCoon and Greg would be great, because we both have leather jackets and stuff. So, you know, we'd be the perfect couple. Or me and Sly Cooper, because we're both raccoons. I mean, let's be real. SlayerCoon is just heavy metal Sly Cooper. So, I think this is it. Alright, I'm gonna save and quit. So, yeah. Let's try some Spyro the Dragon. If I can get this to run. Get my emulator to... Wait a minute. Bullet Boris has got me. Sending me something. Well, just give me a second. I'm gonna play some viddy games. So yeah, we're gonna be playing Spyro 3, which is one of my favorite games ever. Oh my. I'm playing the original version too, so yeah, I could play the remastered version, but you know, we're doing it for authenticity. We're gonna be playing the OG PS1 graphics one. Let me just turn down the volume, that's a bit loud. Alright, that's more like it. So yeah. How many of you guys here have played Spyro 3 or any of the original Spyro games? I played all 3 of them. I even have the Insane trilogy on my shelf behind me. Yeah, this should be interesting. I think I've streamed this game before, but it was like a long time ago, back, you know, back before I made reviews. It was like 3 years ago. Now, obviously, I personally think that, Reignited version is the superior way to play this. It's the superior way to play all 3 of them. So if you're gonna play them, get the Reignited version. It's the easiest way to play it. And it's got great graphics as well. Now, granted, the PS1 games were very technically impressive for PS1 games. It's just that, you know, they're PS1 games. They still look like PS1 games. See you, Schmeeble. It's nice having you here. Yeah, chat, the whole shipping thing here is kind of going on a little bit too long.
We managed to capture
I'd politely ask you to stop.
One.
Just very politely, though.
Maybe you will amount to something after all. Now, go guard the tunnels. Stop anyone from coming through.
Yeah, this whole thing has gone on for too long.
Where are the eggs?
The holes came out on the other side of the Dragon Worlds. We found some of the eggs, but they were too heavy to carry back.
The other side of the world?
The Forgotten Worlds. Spyro, you'll have to go. Nobody else can fit down the holes.
Yeah, come on, let's go!
I love Hunter in the original game better than the Reignited trilogy. Yeah, some people weren't fond of the redesigns in the
Find
Reignited.
the eggs and bring them back, Spyro.
Like, they redesigned
You're our
Hunter
only
and
chance.
You got it.
Sheila and whatnot. Personally, I didn't mind the redesigns in that game, though. It made sense, because, I mean, if you had the same designs on a PS4, they'd kind of look like Muppets. Hell, they already kind of look a bit like Muppets. Yeah, and I'm playing this, without analog, because I haven't set up the analog yet. God, playing this after playing the Reignited trilogy for so long is awkward, because you have to move the camera with the R2 and L2 instead of the analog stick. I mean, it was possible to get the analog stick to work on PS1 games, just not a lot of games utilized it. But yes, if you don't know, this is a game I played a ton of when I was a kid. Like, it was my most played PS1 game. Or one of, at least. I sunk hours into this, and I never even completed it until I was, like... I didn't beat this game until I was 19. And I didn't 100% complete it until I was 19 as well. So yeah, you know, the whole control differences make this a bit awkward for me to play.
So, you're the one in charge of rescuing the eggs, huh? How sad. Look here, Dragon. If you know what's good for you, you'll turn around and crawl back up that hole.
Hey, Mr. White Sox guy.
Those eggs belong to us now, and I've hidden them in places you'll never find in 1,000 years. Besides, even if you could find an egg, our expertly trained armies will dispose of you and take it back. Do I make myself clear? If I find you here again, I am going to be very angry. And you won't like me when I'm angry.
Well, spoiler alert, she stops being angry towards the end of the game. But that's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, Spyro, I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the X button to jump, then press the X button again while you're in the air to glide. Just follow me.
Hey, Spyro, to contact me by codec, push the select button. Yeah, I just made a Metal Gear reference right there. No, I don't need you to repeat this to me.
I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the triangle button at the end of your glide. Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg.
Well, I'm gonna try getting every single gem on this opening hub world.
This is a
Shut up. I played this game a million times before. I know the ins and outs of this. I could 100% complete this on stream, but I'm not going to. The voice acting in this game is kind of cheesy. Well, it's a game from, like, 2000. It's a PS1 game. People didn't have voice acting down back then, you know? We were just getting done with the, you were almost a Jill sandwich kind of stuff, you know? Your Resident Evils and whatnot that had really crabby voice acting. And all things considered, the voice acting in this game is good, in my opinion, you know? For a PS1 game, at least. Like, I can't think of any time where it's actually bad. The voice acting's kind of just good. It's not a masterpiece, but it gets the job done, and I'm not complaining. And there's that capitalist bear over there. Yeah, Spyro 3 is an anti-capitalist game, if you didn't know.
Your game camera is currently in passive mode.
No, keep it the same. Yeah, anything's better than the CDI acting. Nintendo wouldn't want to remake the Zelda CDI games. They don't even want to acknowledge it, you know? And again, Nintendo's been kind of acting up lately, you know? They have a lot of anti-consumer practices, so them remaking a game that wasn't even on their own console, I don't think they would. They wouldn't even want to acknowledge it. Shit, I wouldn't be surprised if they start taking down Zelda CDI footage just because, you know, Nintendo's becoming evil, and I hate saying that, but they are. And that's every gem. Level complete. So yeah, we're gonna play a quick level and then move on to something else. I don't want to spend too long in this game. It's just a quick going over games and, you know, the things I like about them here. And this is probably going to be a long stream, guys. I plan on streaming until 10 or so. So, yeah, hold on to your butts. Everybody chooses Sunny Villa as the first level, but I start off with this one. Just because you can 100% complete it on your first run. There is some backtracking in this game, and that's... I kind of have mixed feelings on that.
Have shut down our cloud generator, and I'll never see a rainbow again.
Well, we gotta get get our rainbow up for our gay furry homies.
If my wings were big and strong like yours, I could easily glide across here.
Sega does what Nintendo don't. And they still do. Does Sega send cease and desist letters to people making fan games? I don't think so. Wait a minute. Do those enemies have... They have boobs. You see that? They're like their armor has nipples on it. Look. It looks like a boob. How'd they get away with that in a kid's game? Oh my god. What are my favorite PS2 games? Sly Cooper Trilogy, the Gran Turismo games. A lot of my favorite games on there are also really just third-party anyways, though. Like, they're games that weren't exclusive, like the Tony Hawk games and whatnot. It's a shame that Spyro and Crash didn't really move over to PS2 that well. There was Enter the Dragonfly, which is a mess, to say the least. And then there's Wrath of Cortex, which is even worse. There's that capitalist bear again.
Well, if it isn't my favorite.
Yes, precious, precious gem.
Precious.
Well then, Spyro, you may now use the bellows any time you wish.
That's the true villain of the game. Moneybags. Not... what is it? The Sorceress. The Moneybags are the true villain.
Remember, to get your longest glide, press the X button at the very top of your jump, and you...
But yeah, I'd love to make a review of this game someday. It's just that... have any of y'all ever watched Exo Paradigm Gamer? He's another reviewer on YouTube who makes really long reviews. He made a review on the first three Spyro games, both original and remastered. All of which were, like, over an hour long, so that kind of invalidates me reviewing it, because, you know... I barely even make it to the 15-minute mark. Because I'm a talentless hack who makes short, shitty, under-edited videos. Yeah. But yeah. That was Spyro 3. So now I want to try the game I wanted to play first. But, you know, of course, couldn't due to technical issues. So yeah, we're playing GTA London. Let's try to get this to run. think it's just closing. I'm not trying to close the entire emulator. Let me see. Do I have to change my settings? I don't know. I'm pressing escape to go back to like the EPSX menu, but apparently that's not working. Well, F it. Let's play Grand Theft Auto 2 instead, because I can't get London to run. I don't know if I've streamed this game, but I remember reviewing it about 2 years ago, and it has the distinction of being my worst review, because I really didn't do that good of a job at reviewing this game here. But needless to say, I think this is like the black sheep of the GTA series. It's the weirdest one, because it's got a retro-futuristic kind of aesthetic to it, and here on the PS1, it's got a T rating. Think about that. A PS1 game, a GTA game with a T rating. If they did that nowadays, that would flop harder than my upcoming review. But we'll be sure to play some other PS1 games here. I'm just playing the ones that I have on my emulator. I could download some more, but, you know. Oh, yes. Let me turn this up so you can hear it. Yep. Burping and farting. But you'll notice, look at these vehicles. They look like something out of the Fallout games, don't they? This game's so weird for a GTA game. And as I said, there's hardly any blood when you kill someone. Although on the PC version, you can do a cheat for more blood. Can I get some weapons from these guys? There we go. Oh! Fail. Okay, then. Well, got some cock rock on the radio. Yeah! Oh! A rampage. Let's do this. What? I died again. Well, if I'm not mistaken, this game has limited lives, so if you die too many times, you're kind of fucked. That's also a thing that's weird about the first couple of GTA games. Live systems, which were already kind of an outdated thing, you know, in the 90s. It's no wonder they got rid of it in the following game. Yeah. I was always wondered why this, like, PS1 version's so censored, you know? Like, the first game had plenty of blood in it for a PS1 game, and lots of cussing, but this one? Yeah. So, You're right, Bullet Boris. The GTA 3 soundtrack's not very good. Oh, crap. We got a bomb on us. Bombs? You want it? It's yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. Give me your car. I need something that's fast. But yes, guys, if you haven't gotten, like, the news already, I will be re-reviewing this game along with the first one in my upcoming review. So be sure to look forward to that as I run over everyone and bump into cars and stuff. One more to go. I hate navigating the city in this game. There we go. That mission was a success. Huh. There's a car here on the... That's my car. That's the car I got at the... Oh yeah, we just witnessed a carjacking. So, yeah. The pedestrians are interesting in this game, definitely. A lot more interesting actions going on. Oh, my car's on fire. Great. What consoles do I own? I own a PS1, PS2, Xbox 360, PS4, Nintendo Switch, DS, Game Boy Advance, and a Wii, and a PC. So yeah, I have quite a few game consoles. What's better, PS1 or PS5? Right now, PS1, because I don't have a PS5. And it's only been out for, what, a week? A PS5 is new. You can't really judge a console in its first week or even first year. Trying to get a car. Yeah, you're right. The PS5 has a weird design, and it's really big, too. Like, it's a big, bulky console. I guess it makes sense because it's a powerful console, but still, I'd probably wait until a slim model comes out, or, you know, it becomes cheap. Hey, you can pick up weapons from your car. That's neat. It's unrealistic, but it's neat. Alright. It should be interesting. Yep. Can we do that with other cars? You jerk truck. Oh, it works. And do you get money for destroying it? I don't think so. So yeah, let's just go rampaging. They make bird sounds when you shoot at them. We get it, there's a 1034 in Central Spaghetti or whatnot. Can you shut up? Okay, that was fun. So, yeah, there's a 1074 in Central Spaghetti. Fuck. For a second, I thought my emulator just crashed for a second. So, other games I can play. Huh. Well. How about Gran Turismo? Gran Turismo 2, that is. Just a casual session in Gran Turismo 2. What are my thoughts on the Animaniacs reboot? I thought it was pretty amazing, you know? I've never really watched the original. I gotta skip this intro because it's got copyrighted music. But I never really watched the original Animaniacs, aside from a couple times when I was 14 and I pirated it. Yeah, I pirated some stuff. But it's been years and the cops can't do anything about it. But yeah, I enjoyed the reboot, and I think I might watch some more tomorrow. I know that the 6th episode got removed because it featured a real-life phone number. Yeah, so they're having to edit that out. How about I play Super Bubble Pop? I already did that in a past stream not too long ago, so that's kind of redundant. I think you all know my new thoughts on it. It's not that bad, but it's not that good either. Alright, so I'm going to turn off the music just so... Oh, I already have the music off. Wait. Huh. So I already have my save data on this one. Well, excuse me for a second, but I need to use the restroom. I will be right back. Speedrun piss. Anyways, Gran Turismo 2. What the fuck? Oh. There we go. So, yeah. What are my thoughts on Roll Cage Stage 2? I don't know what that is. We're gonna have a beginner race with a... What is my car garage here? Oh yeah, this is the car garage I've saved up so far. Let's do the Mercury Cougar. That's one of my favorite cars ever. Deep Forest Raceway, how about that? Oh yeah, and my emulator's not properly displaying my opponents. That's weird. So we got a muscle car up against some supercars and an old Shelby car as well. This will be interesting. There's a lot of lag here, though, and I have no idea why. Alright, there we go. Lag's kind of dying down. Why is this lagging so much? Okay, that was an epic fail right there. That was an epic fail. Well, we can just do some rally racing by ourselves, I guess. That's kind of fun. You can bring the meme car to the dirt track? What? You can bring the meme car. If you don't know, this car is kind of a meme in the Gran Turismo community, but I didn't even know you could put dirt wheels on that. I didn't even know I had that saved with dirt wheels. So yeah, here we are at Pikes Peak, which is a real-life location, by the way. Do I know Guitar Hero? Yeah, I actually own two Guitar Hero games. They're the ones on the Nintendo DS, if you haven't heard of those ones. They're pretty underrated. But I want to live in a world without copyright laws. Well, I'm not a copyright anarchist, but, you know, given all the BS copyright law out there and how unfair it is, and maybe copyright anarchy wouldn't be that bad of a thing. I mean, it sure as hell beats the alternative. I mean, like, taking someone's stuff and re-uploading it and, you know, passing it off as yours, that's wrong. We should prevent that, but unfortunately, capitalists abuse copyright law and just... I don't know. I like to call it copyright fascism, because it's almost like... it's extremely unfair. Well, yeah. That was nice. And we can also watch the replay, which are pretty nice as well. Hey, look, it's a GTA 1 camera. Yeah, we're gonna do another, you know, casual little race. And I named my save file Poop Butt. Ugh. Fuck. This is an E-rated game and it lets you save your name as fuck. Yeah, let's go to Tahiti Road. Do I have Red Dead Revolver on PS2? No, I don't. Barely anyone knows that game. Everyone knows Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, but there was actually a Red Dead game before that. It's nothing like, what we know it as, but it's definitely interesting. Shit. Damn lag. Do I know of Korn? Yeah, I know of them. Don't listen to them often, but they do have a couple of good songs, I think. So yeah, we just drove around in a circle on an island. Let's drive in reverse. And there's my ghost car. Yeah, that's enough of that. Oh, man. Yeah. Can I play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 or 2? Yeah, sure. I already streamed that, like, a couple months back, but, you know. It wouldn't be a bad idea. My emulator's crashing on me now. Don't start again, please. Pepsi Man, that's a good idea. Wait a minute. Do I have Pepsi Man here? I think I had Pepsi Man, but you know. Nah. I don't have Pepsi Man in my collection. I should, but I have to install it. I think I have it in my downloads. I just don't have it as a ROM on my computer. Gotta skip the intros, so therefore, yeah. What the fuck? The game just black screened on me. It's a black screen! Why is it a black screen? I want to play Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, not Tony Hawk's Black Screen 2. What is this shit? I have no idea what just happened there. The game randomly just black screened on me. Let's try that again. There's been a lot of technical issues in this stream, but that ain't gonna stop me, bitch. Are you fucking shitting me? Are you fucking shitting me? It went to a black screen. And it's not even reading my inputs. What the actual fuck? One more time, and if this does it again, we're gonna have to play another game. Okay, fuck this. Okay. Well, since the last game I played was a racing game, let's see if I can... No, fuck that. Let's not play that game yet. Let's play Bubsy 3D. Let's get into the really shitty stuff. Yeah, guys. Is this capturing? I'm trying to get this to capture, but my emulator refuses to. Well, fuck the... There we go, finally. Bubsy 3D, the worst fucking game ever. Yes. Yes. We're playing this game. This is gonna be fun. What? The game keeps pausing itself! I'm not touching this! I have the controller right up to the mic. I am not touching it to make it continuously pause every second. This is so broken! My emulator is so broken! What's going on? What the fuck? This is the worst fucking thing. This is the worst thing. Oh my god. My emulator is already... I don't know. I'm gonna try seeing if other games do this weird thing where they start fucking up and black screening and pausing and shit. This is just a test, everyone. I really should get some sleep right now. Yeah, that game works, so... Let's try this again and see if it does that, you know? If it does it again, there's something wrong with this game, because, quite frankly, a game pausing itself is the most cursed thing ever. I just want to play some shitty games. Technical issues only make that worse. Well... hands off the controller. If this pauses itself, we are fucked. It works!
You wanna be a video game star? For starters, grab all the items you see. There's plenty of them in each level. And if you get enough,
Shut up!
some surprises.
Shut up.
Now, what would a platform game be without platforms?
I just noticed something. Notice like footstep sounds whenever you move? Did somebody forget to add a walking sound to this game? Cause that, to me, screams unfinished. Granted, everything in this game screams unfinished. Like, just look at these fucking mountains. It's like a bad acid trip.
Goody!
Yeah. Okay, so holding these atoms down for too long hurts you? What the shit? Like, give me enough time to aim towards my enemies, you assholes! What were they thinking? What's this?
Now, if you lose a Bubsy, you'll start over here instead of at the beginning of the level. Ain't life grand?
No, it's not, Bubsy. It's not.
See that thing in front of you? That's a switch. Just run into it to make something cool happen.
Wall.
Oh, this is my favorite part. Hold the square button when you walk up to an atom. Go ahead, try it.
I already did. Yeah, this really is the worst game ever. This really is. I remember when I tried saying that it wasn't that bad, and that there were worse games out there, but, you know, the hate's there for a reason. Like, ugh. tank controls to the max, floating polygonal telescopes with eyes. Like, what is this? And these fucking enemies are making some shitty rhythm. I just need to get some sleep.
Hey, once I grab this power up,
Bobsy Smash Puny Wallies.
What the fuck was that? He did an Arnold impersonation.
first come, first serve.
I do not like this music, though. Did you know that there was a Bubsy cartoon that was planned, but it didn't make it past a pilot episode that I don't think was even aired? Oh yeah, and you can make Bubsy twerk. Yeah, shake those butt cheeks.
Yippee! I'll rock it! Find 31 more of these, and we're like yesterday's clams. Chowder here. Well, let's go get the other one. There's 2 on every level, you know.
Do I have to get the other one? I just want to end this fucking level. Let me try saving the game, so therefore I could start over if I... Ah, so I did beat it. Yeah, Austin Powers Pinball is worse because that's barely even a game. I think I have a headache. I don't think it's the insomnia, but I hurt right now. Missed one rocket. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight. What the fuck is this music? It sounds like it's off-key. Yeah, you're right. This... I mean, you think about all the platformer games of the 90s, like Crash Bandicoot and Spyro that had amazing soundtracks. And you get this, and it's like somebody slipped on a banana peel. Like... I guess it fits for the amount of failure that is in this game. And of course, there's that rhythmic sound coming from the enemies. I don't even know what...
Stupid, a bad name.
Yeah, I would say the same thing to the developers of this game. What the shit? God. I remember last time I played this, I couldn't even get past the second level. Because this game is an absolute nightmare. There's some sort of switch I have to flip to... That's enough. That is enough. No more. Oh my god. That was horrible. I don't know what to play anymore. Well, how about we do a Q&A? I think we're gonna do a Q&A from here on out, because... honestly, that's just something I want to do for the next 30, maybe hour or so. I'm really sleepy. Well... there we go. Yeah. Do a reaction to my cringy old vids. Yeah, actually, guys, that's a pretty good idea, is to react to one of my older vids. I mean the older ones, you know, that I can at least tolerate watching. Well, this might be jarring for some of you guys, because, you know, these are videos from 4 years ago, and I was still a teenager. I've been making videos for over 4 years as of now. So, quite a while, and I've really come a long way. Even over the past, like, 2 years, I've come a long way. So, first I'm gonna react to one of my old DeviantArt Disasters videos. Oh, there's my old voice. Fuck, no, I didn't want to go there. Yeah,
Hello guys, SlayerCoon here.
God, I've really hit puberty ever since, haven't I? Let me get this to run. Get this to fucking appear on... I'm really tired, guys. Sorry if I seem a bit, you know, awkward. But I really am. So, yeah, this is one of my older videos.
Today's DeviantArt user isn't anything embarrassing to look at, and won't result in you vomiting all over the place, but it will leave you scratching your head in confusion.
I mean, you can just really tell how far I've come, because I was like, 17 when I made this? Just look at how far I've come just from my voice, you know? Because, yeah.
This DeviantArt
It's Furry Paw Pics, by the way.
Paw Pics. Now, judging by their username, you'd expect them to be some weird furry foot fetishist.
That's what I thought when I first saw Furry Paw Pics. I thought they were some foot fetish account.
Well, you'd be wrong.
Oh yes, and look. This is before I came out as a furry. You're right, I did sound like I was 12 back then. I mean, I've really grown to stop hating my voice ever since this year, because, yeah, my voice has kind of gotten a bit deep now. But yeah, I had yet to finish puberty back then.
Instead, they do deviations like this.
No, I don't understand.
Understand you do? No, Furry Paw Pics. Understand I don't. Now this user uploads the same picture multiple times a day for no reason whatsoever other than the fact that they're a bunch of narcissistic motherfuckers, seeing as they put their name in front of every single deviation.
Yeah, I don't even know what Furry Paw Pics is. It's some sort of... Did they even still have a DeviantArt account, or did they shut it down? No, I don't think Furry Paw Pics is a troll. Like, if I'm not mistaken, I think I'm following them on Twitter just for shits and giggles.
Started out casually? Seriously, Furry Paw Pics, could you give me some context for that sentence? And what now? Is Furry Paw making purses? Are they like this big, huge corporation I've never heard of? I doubt that, seeing as they don't get any page views, despite the fact that they have over 1,000 deviations.
They really are clogging up DeviantArt.
Okay, seriously, what the hell is this? It's this awkwardly animated dog playing a guitar. I only have one question. Can that dog play Norwegian black metal? I don't think he can play Norwegian black metal because he's a fucking amateur.
Yeah, and I don't think he's Norwegian either. I mean, if you're playing... whatever.
Okay, what now? Does Furry Paw own the fucking news? Seriously, it's like they're treating themselves as some big corporation.
Yeah. It's Fox News, but for furries.
In here, it appears that Furry Paw has placed a billboard in the middle of a football field. Why would you do that? Who would put a billboard in the middle of a football stadium? You don't do that.
Can you just imagine a football game where there's a billboard in the middle of a fucking... in the middle of the stadium? Uh-oh, it looks like one of the players has ran directly into the billboard. Someone might need to get a medic.
Okay, seriously, what is the point behind this understand you do bullshit? Seriously, why does it have to be so fucking cryptic? Why is the fucking logo an Illuminati triangle with a question mark and a green block? Why is this so fucking pretentious?
Oh my god. Well, that's Furry Paw Pics. That's my DeviantArt Disaster series. Let's see some other videos from me. Oh, here's one that's kind of a flop. You guys remember Garbage of Game Jolt? This video is over, like, 3 years old. And this was a one-off thing that predates my review series. This is before I became a proper reviewer, you know. And this was me trying to emulate Lotax's gaming garbage, which, in hindsight, I kind of regret because Schmorky is a pedophile and Lotax is a domestic abuser. So both of the original hosts aren't very good people. And it's funny because I used to look up to that channel and now I can't really look up to it anymore, you know? It's a shame. It really disappoints me.
Is a website that allows anyone with even the slightest bit of programming knowledge to expose their gaming creations to the world. While it has some indie gems on there that are worth checking out, it's a site mostly full of meme garbage, shitty horror games made by FNAF fantards, and other such poorly programmed turds.
I was so angsty back then. Like, just watching these old videos makes me cringe.
I know this is basically me ripping off Lotax's gaming garbage series, but as the old saying goes, if you can't beat them, just blatantly rip them off. So let's not waste any time and dive into these abominations of video game programming. First up is Poor Guy. I wonder if this game is going to be a tale about the struggles of inner-city poverty.
That was a good joke.
I mean, look at this guy. He's so poor he had to sell both of his arms just to make ends meet.
Okay, that's still pretty funny. That's actually still a pretty funny joke.
You really have to feel for the guy. And sadly, it's not a tale about inner city poverty. All you do is just electrocute and throw bricks at the poor guy. See what I did there? There is literally nothing else to do in this game. Poor guy? More like poor game, am I right?
That's an AVGN moment right there.
Up next is
Zombie Survival, Open World, in progress.
Wow, a game about zombies. So original, am I right? Also, this game has cartoon violence, fantasy violence, realistic violence, and realistic bloodshed. This game is going to be so fucking violent. It's probably going to get my channel taken down. Oh my god, it is going to be so fucking violent, so you might have to look away while I play.
And here's the thing about this video. This video was one of the original flops of my channel. I remember originally uploading it, and it was just, like, no one watched it. And no, I know a little something about flops now. Like, only 5% of my audience still watches me, so clearly, you know, it's only gotten worse in that regard. But back then, this was something I ended up becoming very ashamed of, because no one really watched it, and looking back on it, well, it's an interesting predecessor to SlayerCoon Reviews, but that's about it.
Play this game. So we start off in this room that is green for some reason or another. It's never explained why. Then we venture out into an empty world filled with zombies that sound like they are bored out of their minds. I can't blame them. This game is boring as fuck. I really don't know where this game takes place. I mean, there's this industrial warehouse that is set next to all these Wild West Indian houses or something. Venturing out into the open shows that we are in fact stranded in what appears to be the middle of Antarctica.
Yeah, these Unity games are very interesting. They're so blatantly unfinished that there's this mystical kind of aura to them.
And somehow there is vegetation in Antarctica, and this thing that is trying so hard to be the Stonehenge. This has to be the most barren, empty game I've ever played. It's obvious that it's nowhere near to being finished. It was probably the result of, at the most, 8 hours of production. Up next we have Boy Bob. Boy Bob. Yeah, Super Mario, you are not Boy Bob. And really, what is up with the MS Paint character design?
Here's a part of the game that's pretty good. Let me see. You guys will like this part.
Where we play as Tony Hawk, funnily enough.
What am I looking at? There's a hot woman, a burger, and
this is where he's been after the
a toilet in this map.
Skater 5. This game has a giant burger with a stick of dynamite in it. Let me repeat that. A giant burger with a stick of dynamite in it. And this giant toilet. D-WizScat would be proud.
Yes! It's that guy. It's that guy that my audience keeps bringing up. It's the D-WizScat man. I'm the scat man. Yeah.
I really don't see the crime in this game, other than the fact that it's a blatant crime against humanity made by someone who is obviously mentally unstable. Why else would there be a giant shitter in this game? Unless D-WizScat actually happens to be the creator of this wretched pile of nonsense. And finally, we have what I would actually consider a decent game. I introduce to you The Adventures of Pac. We start off in this room with 4 switches in it. After pulling 2 of the switches, we are greeted to a lemur with a machine gun. Never thought I'd be saying that, but then again, I never thought I'd have to deal with a giant burger with dynamite in it. This game is actually pretty loud.
I've got to turn this down because there's ear rape.
They let out ear-raping screams that were obviously recorded by the 10-year-old who programmed this game. We can also eat the lemurs as if though we're some active member off of e621.net to gain health.
Yeah, that joke... Well, now that I've been openly a furry for 2.5 years, it kind of hits differently.
This game is also pretty violent, so vorophiles and gorophiles will both be pleased. The difficulty in this game is actually pretty high. You'll have to go through trial and errors in order to truly get good at this game. You'll need to be...
Oh, the frame rate on this. Yeah, I recorded this in OBS back then, and I don't know, my version of OBS kind of sucked, so the frame rate in this video just sucks balls.
Quite aware of your surroundings if you want to stay alive. This game is almost unfair when it comes to enemy placement. Did I mention that this game has a pedo bear in it? Yeah, if you're gonna resort to using memes that outdated, you might as well just Rickroll us at the end of the game.
Come on, Rickrolling is timeless.
In all honesty, this is actually a decent Game Jolt game if you ignore the fact that this game will...
Oh yeah.
This has been my first ever edition of Garbage of Game Jolt. Next time we'll be taking a look at more games from the maker of Super Crime.
Nope. We never did. We never did. That's the funny thing about it, is that we never did. So, yeah, like, maybe some other old videos, like when I was first making, you know, YouTube videos. Well, anyways, here's the original D-Wiz-Scat video.
Okay, guys. It's another fetish channel.
These were the dark days. This is when I didn't really know what I was doing. I'm so glad that I sold out and became a reviewer and a gay furry.
Be ranting on. And I'm just gonna warn you, I'm not gonna even show you the videos, and if you want to check this dude's channel out, be warned, because he uploads content that violates YouTube's guidelines, okay? This dude's name is none other than D-Wiz-Scat, or D-Wiz.Scat. This dude makes Yoshi Farts and Taco Marceno seem normal.
Oh god, this is a trip down memory lane. Can I just be honest? I'm so glad I progressed past this. Like, I mean, it was nice ranting on the fetish channels when they were still there, but now they're gone, so, like, that's why I've moved past this.
Okay, because this dude shows his asshole shitting in his videos on YouTube. And because I can't show the videos, later on I'm just gonna show my face reacting to one of his videos.
Yeah, this is one of the first times I showed myself on camera,
But
actually.
I just want to rant about this dude. In order to get away with his shitty content, pun intended, every single video, or almost every single video, has a title that consists of nothing but numbers, and the thumbnail is a drawing of a turd.
And yeah, and you can hear the sound of my computer in the background in these old videos. Nowadays, I go into Audacity and I remove the background noise to it, so it sounds clean and fresh, and also have a better mic. Did I just say fresh? I've never heard anyone describe a voiceover as being fresh. It's funky fresh.
This dude has at least hundreds of videos of him showing his booty hole, and it's a hairy booty hole.
Yeah, that's why I shaved my ass. Ass hair is disgusting.
Taking dumps. It is the most disgusting, appalling, and immoral channel I have seen on YouTube.
Yes, immoral. Which is funny, because back then I probably would have described myself as an, I don't know, atheist. I wasn't looking up for religious morals. But, yeah, I'm not an atheist anymore. I'm just non-religious. Atheism's kind of a joke, you know?
At least, or it has to be, okay? Because there is no other channel on YouTube that is dedicated to showing a man's hairy asshole shitting. This is the only one, and I'm the only person out there ranting about this dude. No one wants to rant about this dude, despite the fact that he has 105 subscribers, which is more than me.
Oh my god, this is back when I had the Red Raccoon, and I only had 26 subscribers. Guys, we've come so far since then.
Yeah, but I put effort in my videos.
Well, back then you didn't. You were a lazy fucking teenager making shitty rants because you had no friends. Well, inevitably that got you somewhere, SlayerCoon, but my god. I want to punch you in the face, Slayer. Your old channel art sucks.
Well, some effort, but still, I make better content than this dude will ever make. Unless he quits showing his asshole shitting and actually makes videos that people want to watch.
Yeah, I'm not gonna show the rest of that video. That was pretty... just I don't even know. It's probably some other videos I could just react to, you know? But a lot of them are like, you know... Here's a long-lost video. Remember when I made commentary videos?
Hello, guys.
I'm gonna skip the opening part because I have my face on here and it looks really ugly. Yeah, this is me reacting to some fart fetish guy on YouTube.
Today is fart fetish.
Oh boy, we're off to a great start.
Yes, indeed. I'm about to elaborate and address the fart fetish to you guys.
That's a video of some dude talk about his fart fetish while he eats bread. Oh my god.
He's gonna do that while awkwardly eating a loaf of bread.
What the fuck?
Oh my god. You know how the word cringe is often used against bronies, furries, and people with autism? You know what's really cringeworthy? The way this dude eats. Like, Jesus Christ, did his parents teach him anything about manners?
Now, I've always been a butt man my whole life.
Well, same here. Although it involves men.
That's right. He is a butt man. Way to go.
God, I cannot watch these older videos of mine. Can I just be real? I'm so glad I've progressed past then, you know? I started off as a teenager who didn't really know the ins and outs of video editing and whatnot. I didn't even script my videos back then. They were all unscripted, you know? So, there's a lot of awkwardness in them and shit. Yeah. I don't know. Tonight's been an interesting night. But yeah. I actually probably should start, like, going to sleep right now. I haven't gotten any sleep in, like, hours. Show the chat the brilliant cursed pictures. Well, let me get that right now. It's an image that Bullet Boris sent me. Trying to find it right here. Just give me a second, guys. Yeah. Here it is. Some screenshot that my friend Bullet Boris showed me. I don't even know what's going on here. We got B from Night in the Woods. We got Ouija. Got Captain Crunch. Got Pac-Man. What even is this? How long will I continue streaming? Not for much longer. I need to get some sleep. Cause I've just been suffering from bad insomnia, whatnot. Is there any other funny pictures you got? me see. I'm trying to pull up the pictures that he sent me. Yeah, and here's another one. Enlarge this. I noticed one of the backgrounds is from Xavier Renegade Angel. There's some pizza over here. I don't even know what this is. This is kind of weird. Am I on Discord? Yeah. I have a Discord. Let me... Trying to see if I can get my... Add me on Discord. Guys, if you guys want to add me on Discord, I'm gonna send you my Discord number. Now, please let me know if that number works. There's one more picture that I'd like to show you before I head off on my merry little way. Okay, so apparently the game in question here is Pac-Man Party. I don't know what... Oh, we got the McDonald's Happy Meal box in there. It's subtle. The edits in here are kind of subtle, but once you notice it, it's pretty funny. Yeah. Well, anyways, I think I'm going to end the stream right here. There was a lot of technical difficulties in today's stream, but otherwise, I think it was pretty interesting, and I'm glad that in the end, there were quite a few people who showed up. I mean, yeah, having 2 concurrent streams at once is pretty fucking weird, and I hope that never happens again. So, yeah. I'm going to head off. So, it was nice seeing you guys. Well, good night, everyone.